Hi everyone, my name is Christine McNeil. Thank you for joining me today for Two Truths and a Lie. So we have three headline examples here and I'm going to read them off to you. Example 1 states that new findings suggest that Canadian moonseed can perform a chemical reaction, adding a chlorine atom to a molecule. Example 2 says a rare Himalayan fern can perform photosynthesis in moonlight instead of sunlight. And example 3 says that genetic insights reveal plants' adaptation to climate change. All right, this is your opportunity to guess which of these headlines is true and which one is a lie. Okay. So, not only is this first headline true, it is also a very interesting study. Researchers at Northeastern University discovered that Canadian moonseed can perform a rare chemical reaction, adding a chlorine atom to a molecule using an enzyme called DAH. So this process was previously thought to be impossible for plants to do naturally. Why is it important, you may ask? This is important because it may help with the development of pharmaceuticals in the future, as chlorine is often used to boost the stability and the potency of some drugs. And you'll see I included on this slide the scientific name for Canadian moonseed and what DAH actually stands for as well. Now, for number 2, if you said that this was false, then you're correct. This is actually a myth. However, if you thought that this was true, I can see why. The headline alone does sound like it could be true. The main issue is that while moonlight is technically reflected sunlight, it's approximately 400,000 times dimmer. So that makes it too weak to support meaningful photosynthesis. That leaves us with headline number 3, which is also true. It states that genetic insights reveal plants' adaptation to climate change. So by comparing populations across Europe and Japan, researchers found traits associated with temperature and precipitation tolerance. And why is this important, you might ask? This is important because it helps us to understand how plants react to environmental stress. And it's also worth noting that this information may be able to help with breeding or engineering crops and helping them to be more resilient in our ever-changing climate. So in conclusion, it can be easy to believe headlines, especially when they sound scientific, but not everything we hear is true. By fact-checking these scientific claims, I learned how to spot real research and separate it from myths. Science isn't just about knowing facts, it's about asking questions, checking sources, and thinking critically. This is how we grow our understanding. And here you'll see my references. Thanks, everybody.